Testimony in Sean Combs' sex trafficking trial is underway. Dawn Richard, a former member of Combs' all-girl group Diddy Kane, just wrapped up her time on the stand. Richard spoke about different times that she witnessed Combs allegedly attacking his ex-girlfriend Cassie Ventura over the years, including a time in 2009 when Richard alleges Combs hit Ventura with a skillet in his Los Angeles home. Ventura detailed the alleged abuse and drug-fueled freak-offs that she allegedly endured over 4 days of grueling testimony last week. NBC News entertainment correspondent Chloe Malas joins me now with the very latest. So, Chloe, Richard alleges that she saw Combs abuse Ventura, but the defense really trying to poke holes in her story now. So walk us through some of the key moments from her testimony today.
Hey there, Vicky. So Dawn Richard, she was a former member of two different bands, Diddy Kane and Diddy Dirty Money. She knew Combs for several years, and all of those years he was dating Cassie Ventura at the time. And she described different occasions in which she saw alleged abuse. She claims that Combs once attempted to hit Ventura over the head with a frying pan. She also talked about how she saw Combs punch Ventura in the stomach at a dinner that they were attending. But what you just said is very interesting because, yes, I was in the courthouse today. I was watching what was going on. And Combs's defense attorney, who cross-examined Dawn Richard, said, you've met with government prosecutors 8 times over the last year and a half. And over the course of those 8 meetings, you've changed your story at least 4 times when it comes to multiple incidents. And Richard acknowledged that her story has changed. And she said that it's really just about her memory, that she tried to block all of these things out, and that she's been trying to remember, and all of these meetings with prosecutors has helped her. But it was not good for her that her story has changed so many times. And then they also doubled down on the fact that she has filed her own civil suit seeking money from Combs.
Chloe, we know Cassie Ventura's former best friend is also
come to a close today. I just wanted to recap some of Kerry Morgan's testimony with you all while she was in court today. Kerry Morgan and Cassie Ventura were best friends for about 17 years, but haven't spoken in nearly 7 years after an incident where Kerry alleges that Diddy threw a wooden hanger at her while in Cassie's apartment. We actually caught up with Kerry as she was leaving the courthouse today. Take a look.
So, we gotta ask you, do you want to be friends with Cassie again? Like, are you open to like rekindling that friendship at some point? I'm not interested. No? So, what if she wasn't interested in having a conversation? Well, okay. Do you think
if Cassie called you
to jail?
If Cassie called you today, would you answer? Kerry says that Cassie has also not attempted to reach out to her. She says that the reason I stopped speaking to her was because she was not supportive of me after that incident. She also spoke about drawing the line at domestic violence. After this incident, Kerry was given $30,000 and signed an NDA that she said was given to her while at a pizza place with Cassie. She also says that that was the last moment that she spoke with her former best friend. Hey,
So when it comes to here today, they says, prosecutors are trying to, get a lot of witnesses to build a racketeering charge for Diddy. So, when it comes to the jurors, they can feel like he's guilty or not. So I'm gonna start with you, Ronnie. With the Dawn Richards and also Kerry Morgan, testifying about the history of what Diddy trying to do. Do you feel like the prosecutors are doing a good job of doing that, or do you feel like the defense is doing a good job by trying to find holes in the story?
This is why I told people Diddy gonna win. This is why. 2 things. Number 1, they keep focusing on Cassidy. I don't understand why, but she already got her settlement, but they still focus on Cassidy. And number 2, they focus on the freak offs. They have not talked about yet what Diddy has done when it came to the aspect of racketeering. They have not talked about that at all. It's like it's gonna be a slam dunk in the defense side, Diddy defense team. They already said, okay, cool, you guys, we're gonna let you guys play this game. Diddy defense team gonna come in with a strategy, and then they're gonna knock the prosecution out the board, and then Diddy gonna be a free man. They're not saying much, and now you have even Aubrey O'Day saying she don't even want to be in trial anymore. Go right ahead, King. Your thoughts, man.
So you said the important question glossed over is by the defense. Kerry said, did he supply drugs in New City? But that have to be proven. That has to be proven. So here's the thing about it. A lot of y'all never been arrested before. And y'all don't understand what a discovery is. And you got to understand something. When the discovery comes, the lawyers on both ends see what's on the discovery, what the evidence have, and this and that. Like he said, they still have yet to prove racketeering. They still have yet to prove trafficking. They still have yet to prove the drug use and abuse. Where's the people getting trafficked? Where's the racketeering? You've been trying to say, it just seemed like a couple who was into swinging. That's what it presents itself.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So when we start to look at a lot of y'all getting so emotional, and you know who you are, to understand that it's already proven with the baby oil. The baby oil is baby oil. People, it's a lubricant. People use lubricant to that. That has to mean somebody was dry down there.
Correct.
Don't know who. So the thing is, until they be able to prove that, I could see Diddy winning this case and filing a lawsuit on this. And the only reason why Don is on here, if a lot of people understand this common threat, remember OJ case. As soon as remember, he won that case, but they still filed a civil suit. Now, if he would have lost it, when you file a civil suit, it's proving the point in concurrent in situation like, okay, he was convicted of this, so now we can file a lawsuit. It's the same thing with Dirk. Remember, Mama Duck won her civil suit against Dirk.
Correct.
Because the O Block 6 was convicted. So it was a proven theory that they placed a hit on him. So just understand it from that point. And
shout out to Sashi when she said flying escorts out is trafficking. Okay, we get all that, but the thing is, I'm a little disappointed about the prosecution when it comes to more of the questioning and putting out evidence, meaning pictures and videos. I believe the prosecution should have started with the videos first and kind of show the jurors and also the judge and say, hey, Diddy was doing this. We have videos of doing this and everything. Like, for instance, the Diddy and the Cassie video, which is video proof that we saw, Diddy was, hitting on Cassie, which she kind of wanted, with her civil suit and everything. But it came out after that. So for me, I feel like the prosecutor should shut up, should push out the video so we have details and pictures to say, hey, Diddy did this and did that, which I think, the prosecutor would have a stronger case. But, we kept, keep interviewing people, which I think they're going to be more people out, because this case is going to last all the way to July. That's why I'm here. So it's going to last all the way to June. So to me, the prosecutor should start with the videos to put like, hey, these is hard evidence right there. You can't retreat that now. But, now that, you're getting people to testify and everything, and to me, just giving Diddy's the fifth turn time to say, hey, okay, all right, okay, we're going to get this, we're going to get this. And, when it comes to that, the defense are doing a really decent job about when it comes to these, the Cassie testifying, and also Don Richards and Kerry testifying too, because they're asking questions and everything. So it's looking like Diddy might, walking needs to walk. But like I said, there's more evidence out there. Videos are still waiting. I just saw that, TMZ, they just pushed up photos of abuse marks that she had, like on her lip, bruises and everything. I think it does tell what year it happened and everything. But to me, they should have did that at the beginning, putting the hard evidence out first, and they're not doing that.
But right there just proved that if more focus on the domestic side, but they still have not proved racketeering. I mean, not racketeering and trafficking. They have not proved that yet. But let's see. Remember, there's only day 6.